Hey everybody, Donovan here. So I'm gonna do a kind of a review kind of thing on this. A guy requested it, suggested it on one of my videos. It's really cool. I really like it. It seems like a lot of people have been, asking me to do things on my videos, and I really like that. I'm actually getting comments and people are watching my videos. That's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. But anyway, let's get to the actual video. This is kind of my Frankenstein knife. It looks a little unique, a little different from your typical benchmade 51. I guess we'll start off with the actual knife. The platform, the knife, I guess you put it, is obviously, but the Bali is itself is 51. I think this is the old model, so it has you see it has all the writing on this side facing downwards towards the tip of the blade. But I guess there was a problem. The only thing I have against this model, the old model, is the latch. It doesn't secure as much as it should when it's closed. It kind of pops open, so it didn't really stay closed. And so I had to take it off because I put these on, which leads me to my next thing. So this is I'll tell you the story behind this knife after I get done with this review. So next thing on this is that I added are these Jimpy Design Space Invaders. This is a first production, 007, I believe. Bright orange, fluorescent orange, and I love them. It really balances out the blade. Or the Bali, I mean the knife, and it has that length on it, and it's really good for short stops because you got a longer handle, so than the blade. So let me try this. Oof, I don't even know if I can get it. Sometimes I can. I haven't really been working on short stops right now. I've been doing a lot of. I can do 0 G's now. Look at this. Kind of happy about that. Proud of myself for keeping with it. But anyway, so those are the Jimpy designs. I highly recommend them if you can get one. I did pay I remember how much I paid for these. It was a little bit more than they were when you brand new. Brand new, they're $45. But this is first production. And he doesn't make them as much as he does with the Big Learys and everything. But if you're looking for one of these, to check out, make your handles longer on a 51, if you're complaining about it, highly recommend these. They're amazing, and you'll like them. And they're full length, so it feels like a channel Bali song, so you don't have any of the squeezing or anything going on, and it just feels good. Anyways, next part, I have 2 titanium scales installed because I was flipping it with just 2 because I didn't do the other one, and then I got so used to the weight of distribution of it that I just really liked it. If I put the other 2 scales on, they were just too heavy, and it felt really good to have just 2 of them on here. So 2 titanium scales and normal scales, 1 on each side, on each handle. But I did my own kind of take on it. I did some jimping on both the handles, just for added, so I can grab onto it when I'm fanning. That's really what I wanted it for. Was just the fact that I could grab onto this and fanning. A lot of people don't like jimping on handles, especially with a butterfly knife. I like it because if it's done well, like this is done pretty well. And not trying to brag, but I think I did a decent, because they're not hardcore. Like, they look really hard, they feel like they'd hurt, but actually I smoothed out the entire thing, and then I used a brush and just sat there for a little while on each handle, and they brushed out any of the marks, so it feels like just little bumps. It doesn't feel like it could cut into you at all. It doesn't hurt your hands after a while flipping either, so there's no hot spots, so it's really nice for that. And then I orange peeled them. But I also did a light ano. This side doesn't look very good. I think this is the side with the, yeah, no, I like this side more. Not very consistent. I didn't do an electric ano. I tried doing an electric ano, but I skipped a couple steps and it started corroding. So that's what made me want to do this entire mod in general. It's just the fact that it was corroding so much, or corroded in one spot, so I had to stop doing the electric ano. And so I did heat ano instead, so that's why it looks a little inconsistent. Now, a story behind this really quick is, it's kind of funny. So I sent it to Benchmade. I bought it without the clip, so keep that in mind. I bought this without the pocket clip. I had to tell them a little story and about, why the pocket clip wasn't on there. They were really nice. They replaced everything. The pivots were all messed up and everything. So I had them replace the pivots. Actually, I didn't have it. They did it on their own. They replaced the pivots, they replaced this, and they even resharpened it and put a new tip on it. As you can see, that tip didn't last very long because there's nothing left of it. But I still love this knife. It's amazing. and I highly recommend the 51. If you're on a budget and you have Instagram or whatever, definitely go on Instagram, Let Go, wherever you can find it. You can get these brand new for like $180, $150. Sometimes you can get them cheaper if they're beat up, but as I said, they're amazing knives, and they're only better with Flightanium. But yeah, check it out. Jimpy Design doesn't do drops as much, but you can still find them on the aftermarket after, you know, he sells them and everything. They're amazing. Highly recommend them. Like I said, the only problem I have with them is they are kind of these are. I gotta remember, these are first production. They were kind of hard to put in, but otherwise they were okay. So it's not that I'm complaining about. It's right here. So when you have these, the 51 scales, they're flush with this. It's amazing. But I don't like that they don't really line up with the Flightanium too much. I think this is zoomed in. Ooh, no, it's not. But they don't line up with the Flightanium too much in that sense. So it's kind of, there's a little lip right there, and it's kind of sharp. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little sharp. It's definitely noticeable when you can feel it. But otherwise, yeah, there's nothing. I love these things. They're amazing. They work so well. They sound good. I haven't tuned it, so it doesn't sound too awesome. I haven't tuned it in maybe 2 days. I gotta clean it again. But yeah, it's kind of dark over here, but there's a couch and I don't feel like dropping this on the cement. This is my beater, but still. But I totally love this. Thank you. I'll put your name in the description. Your YouTube, you know, whatever, your name, for suggesting this video. I was gonna do it and just kept forgetting about it, and I like that people are motivating me or pushing me to do it. But I think it's amazing, this knife. This isn't my main flipper anymore. I actually got a new flipper. I'll keep you in tune on that. It's a very special knife. I might do a review after this one. So stay tuned.